we got half off. Everyone say a prayer right now that we don't have any holes in our roof. Till further notice, we are on a mission to explore, create, and we hope to inspire you to try new things too.
In our last video, we headed south with no plans and no reservations. And we discovered great overnight stops along the way. Backed up right to the Arkansas River. I mean, that was cool, having the city lights coming in the back window at night and barges going by. This week, we find a waterfront site at a bargain price.
We're ready for a 2-night stop. Whew. All right.
Where are we going next?
That's a surprise.
Okay.
$15 a night, lakeside. You want to come out? You want to check it out?
That's why it's good to always have an extension cord with you. We were this much too short, but that much too short means no electricity.
Well, we would have been able to move the RV without the extension cord to reach the power, but we wouldn't have been able to put our bedroom slide out.
Your cabin in the woods of Mississippi awaits you.
Welcome to Whitten Park Campground in Fulton, Mississippi. We're just about 15 miles from Tupelo, and this is our first time staying in an Army Corps of Engineer campground, and we got it for $15 a night. I'm going to tell you how later, with 50 amp and water.
We knew there was going to be water behind this campsite, but we didn't really know the story behind it. This is the Tennessee Tom Bigby Waterway.
Anyway, pretty sweet.
We may not get any satellite with all these trees, but we do have cell service, which means we got the Buffs game on, and they're up 28-7.
Since it appears they're going to win, you can stop watching and we can go for a bike ride. Build a fire, pretend like we're camping in the woods, because we are finally camping in the woods like real campers. Except we have our beautiful cabin RV in the woods. I'm gonna set up the inside and get Gracie in, and then I'm gonna climb on the roof and just double check the membrane, because this tree, there's a lot of little branches that they were scraping, and I'm just paranoid and I want to make sure we don't have a hole up there. Are you happy to be back in the RV? Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna climb on the roof and make sure we didn't do any damage. Ugh, if I can get up here. Everyone say a prayer right now. Those branches, small, but they sounded sharp. See how that one's broken? Someone either broke it so they could fit, or broke it with their RV. I might have to come up and trim a few trees for them. I don't know if that's allowed, but it's needed. So far, so good. I don't see any damage. So, hallelujah, amen.
How'd the roof look?
Thank goodness I don't see any cuts.
I don't think I'm allowed on the roof anymore. I weigh too much. I think you're the roof person from now on. You're pretty good at roofs.
Yay. You can see where someone broke a branch to probably fit in here before. Do we have any like wood saw or anything that I can go trim some branches with when they're not looking?
You mean like my little chainsaw?
Yeah. It's the world's tiniest chainsaw.
No, that's back home in Florida.
A handsaw?
I don't have a handsaw either.
A pocket knife?
Some heavy duty scissors.
We might have to go to Walmart. Oh, FYI, we did have one near mishap knock on wood. Our wood trim on our slide almost fell all the way off. So that's why you see duct tape, or actually Gorilla tape, until we get home. So it's not ruined, it's just that we have to take it apart and get it screwed back together, and we don't have the stuff to do that. So until then, it's gonna look like that. And it, you know, that's okay. Could be worse. We could have a hole in the roof.
Would you hold me if I told you we can just run away? So come, my darling, let me help you. We can follow the sun and leave the rain for somebody else. Let's help ourselves, leave our troubles on the shelf.
We got a sunset view right from our RV, and the trail down to the little beach and pavilion are right behind us, and the swinging bench. Hey, do you dare sit on the swinging bench, babe?
We need one of these at home underneath the live oak tree.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I've never ever used a convection microwave, but guess what's happening tonight? I am, because I've got some stuffed portobello mushrooms going, some zucchini, and yeah, the oven's doing a weird thing. I try to turn it on and the pilot light just click, 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 clicks, and it won't stop, and you can't do anything to make it stop except turn the breaker off. Convection microwave until we figure that out. So wish me luck on using it. I think I was supposed to preheat first. So I just nuked the mushrooms. We're having nuked stuffed mushrooms. And then we're gonna go to bed.
Highly unlikely that we're going to get satellite, but we're going to try.
There's one little pocket of blue sky through the trees right there. You think that'll do it?
76%,
Oh, that's not bad.
80%. Now you have to get 100. What are you doing?
I'm gonna check to see if we can put the Starlink up here. It says we have 116% internet, so we'll see.
You're up there in the loblollies.
And the what?
The loblolly pines.
Loblolly pine.
Loblolly.
That's a new one. I haven't heard that before.
Yeah. That big pine right behind your head is a loblolly pine.
Hello, loblolly.
Or it's called a rosemary pine,
That
or it's
sounds
called
better.
a southern pine.
Rosemary pine. We'll go with that.
Okay. What in the world are you making?
Protein pancakes, because we're trying to be healthier, anti-inflammatory. So cottage cheese, eggs, a little bit of vanilla, some hemp hearts, and you can use almond flour or oat flour. Blend it up, throw in some strawberries, and you got yourself a healthy protein-packed pancake. There's something about being surrounded by trees and feeling like I'm really camping that makes me want to actually cook. We got the fireplace going. Light is filtering through the trees. It's a good morning to cook some protein pancakes. That's all I'm saying. The lake's right there.
Babe, this is not a lake. This is the roadway to the world on water. You can go anywhere you want. We could go all the way to Crystal River on the water if we had a boat.
We did bring the paddleboard. What do you think? Gracie's life jacket.
We actually have some friends, good friends, doing the Great Loop, where they go up the whole eastern seaboard through the Great Lakes and then back down to the Gulf of Mexico. They may end up coming right by here. Who knows?
And we did a whole video where we met up with Bob and Rhonda, and they talked about doing the Great Loop. We got to see their boat, got to be a little inspired. It would be fun to do, but that might have to come at a different stage in life. Right now we're RVers.
A lot of the people down at the marina, you can just tell looking at these boats, these guys are going somewhere. I imagine some of them are loopers.
Oh, and did you know that the town of Fulton was named after Mr. Fulton, who invented the steamboat? Pretty cool. The internet's still shoddy, so I don't know if we're gonna have internet, which means I don't know if I'm gonna be able to upload my video for you today.
Yeah, what she's saying is sometimes finding an awesome campsite comes at the expense of getting the video out for you guys that week. So wait and see.
But we are going to eat these nice protein pancakes so we have energy to take you on a bike ride.
Oh, look, Gracie. Mommy brought us breakfast.
You know, you guys probably think the mackerel looks disgusting, but it's actually really good.
With you, the sun is shining 24/7. 'Cause when we're together, it feels like we're in heaven. If it will get dark, you'll be my million stars. I know I can lean on you.
So the cool thing about this bike trail, it's part of what they call the Underground Railroad bicycle route. And it's part of the path that Harriet Tubman led the slaves to freedom. Pretty cool history.
They had an Underground Railroad song that told the slaves, basically had map instructions in the song as to how to get north to freedom. The song's talking about follow the drinking gourd. And they used drinking gourds to drink water. And the symbolism of the gourd represented the Big Dipper, which is a star formation that would lead them north to safety and freedom.
And you can access this trail right from the campground. Pretty cool. I think we'll head down it and check out Fulton. Instead of the Tennessee Tom Bigby, people just call it the 10 Tom Waterway, which is a lot easier. Anyway, here's the 10 Tom Waterway that we're camped next to. And this trail goes all along it for about a mile in this direction, I think, according to that sign right there.
Who would have thunk it? There's a little community college here called Itawamba Community College. Beautiful football stadium. They're building a beautiful baseball stadium. This looks like a pretty neat place to go to college.
We're really close to where our RV tag-along was built, born, brought into the world. All right, we're gonna go check out Main Street. Pretty much everything's closed today because it's Sunday, but we'll still go do a drive-through. As per usual, we're riding through the idyllic little neighborhoods in Main Street of Fulton. And Scott leaves me in the dust, goes through the lights, leaves me. So I stop at the red light like you're supposed to do. Some sweet southern gal says, "You go ahead, baby. I know you're together. You just go on ahead." That's the kind of town this is. Anyway, pretty cute. We were a little disappointed because everything's closed on Sunday. But Eddie and Mitzi, who own Gaither Mercantile, right? They happened to be loading up for a big festival and said, "Come on in and shop." That's how people are in this town. So meet Mitzi and Eddie. Hello.
Hello. Fulton, Mississippi, by the way.
That's right. If you're in town, come check them out. They have the cutest shop. We just picked up a bunch of fun things to take home to the family.
This store was originally built, I think, as a wooden structure, and right after the Civil War, we brought it back to life, so to speak, and named it Gaither Mercantile.
It's the oldest structure in Itawamba County.
Okay, that makes it even more special because you guys know we love all things historical. So we didn't even know that. See? Cool.
I too.
Cool. And also, another fun fact, Eddie's family owned the property of the campground that we're now staying at. That was all theirs.
All that property that you stayed on last night, boat ramp, all the buildings and everything is where I grew up. It's where I roamed when I was a kid and even after I was grown.
That's so cool. This is why you have to stop by these small towns on your way through, because you meet the most interesting people, you find out the most interesting things, and yeah, you make new friends.
That's right.
Right, correct.
Thank you for letting us shop when you were actually closed. We appreciate it.
Yes.
Thank you all for coming by.
Is that your farm?
Yeah.
Not only are they teachers and have PhDs and run the mercantile, they have a huge farm where they grow their own food. So yeah, definitely check it out. Hi, honey. Hi. Were we gone? I know. Tell me all about it. You're okay.
My wife, she even managed to buy a whole bunch of gifts at the gift shop that was closed. Yeah, these folks were running in and out of their store getting stuff into a trailer to take to a show up in Tupelo tomorrow, which we're not going to make it to. And I asked her, I said, do you guys have Tupelo honey? And I think she took pity on us. We got Triple B's pure honey from Mooreville, Mississippi, which is really close to Tupelo. It may be better than Tupelo honey. We don't know.
Well, the only reason we wanted Tupelo honey is because I love the song Tupelo Honey by Van Morrison. That's the only reason. So it was just kind of a thing. But we got local honey from Fulton County, which is where we're at. So that's even better. And while we were walking out the door, Eddie grabbed a jar of his homemade salsa from his garden for Scott. Hot salsa. Like we always say, it's not about the journey, it's about the people you meet along the way, and today was just that. The incredible people. Good morning. Packing up and getting ready to leave this beautiful campsite. But let me tell you how we got this for $15 a night.
Are you ready to go?
So normally this part costs $30 a night, which still isn't bad. So in order to get this for 50% off, you just need to have an interagency pass. We got half off because Scott has the America the Beautiful National Parks Pass for seniors, and it's a lifetime pass because if you're 62 or older, you qualify. We didn't even know till we were in Maine, and they offered it to us. So now he gets into all the parks free. Our campsites are half off at any of the recreation.gov sites that you can book online. So be sure when you're booking these sites, you go down and there's a little spot at the bottom when you're in your cart that says pass holders. But anyway, take advantage of that because, man, we were surprised that our America the Beautiful pass got us into here for half off.
Yeah, getting old has its benefits. Not only do people get out of your way when you're walking with a cane, but you get discounts when you go to parks. Yeah, that's a camping site. We better not dump on a camping site. I thought that was a dump, but it's just another site.
It looks like a dump because of the way it's positioned.
It does. I'm glad we didn't have that site. People would be like, when are you going to be done?
Don't camp in Site 42. It's right along the main road. We literally thought it was the dump site. We almost pulled in. Don't do 42. Just FYI.
Okay, we found it. Official dump site, check. Trash bins, check. Because we don't want to forget the trash. Because remember what happened when we were in Denver? Even though I gave myself a reminder back there when we dumped the tanks to empty the trash, so the same thing didn't happen to us again where Tammy had to crawl through the back window. Well, I forgot. Then again, my wife's a lot younger than I am, and she didn't remember.
I was setting up the GPS and booking our next site like you requested. And just assumed you remember this time. But at least I don't have to crawl through the window because it's tied up and it's in the back bottom of the truck, not sitting on the toolbox. You'd think after how many thousands of miles now we've gone in this trip that we'd remember simple things like that.
In our next video, we finally crossed the state line to Florida. 9 weeks, 15 border crossings, 5,249 miles later, we're back in Florida. And we score a 3-night stay at a new favorite state park before heading home. Feels good to be home. Let's take a nap.